If you celebrate your differentness, the world will too. It believes exactly what you tell it. Through the words you use to describe yourself, the actions you take to care for yourself, and the choices you make to express yourself. Tell the world you are one-of-a-kind creation who came here to experience wonder and spread joy. Expect to be accommodated. Victoria Morin, lit from within, tending your soul for lifelong beauty. Welcome back, or first time, to One Holiday at a Time. It's a podcast where we study the cinematic and the cultural side of the celebration times.
Happy holidays, guys.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Okay.
Who are you?
Nobody.
Who are you?
I am happy holidays.
Why are you in my house? Who are you?
Messed everything up.
Oh no, get out.
Bye.
Get out of my house.
Bye.
I don't know who you are.
Bye.
Wait, who are you?
Bye.
Wait, come back.
Bye.
Wait, come back. Who are you?
My name is Adela.
Oh, I'm Alex.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Come on in.
Thanks.
Do you want to do this podcast with me?
Sure. It sounds fun. What's a podcast?
It's where we talk about holidays and we watch movies.
Sounds lame.
Oh.
Let's do it.
Okay. We're doing it now.
Okay.
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 Well, come sit down. I got you some hot cocoa.
Ooh.
And a nice cake.
Nice cake?
Cupcake.
I could use a nice cupcake right now.
Yeah. Oh no, I poisoned it.
I get where you're going with this.
We watched a movie.
What did we watch?
We watched a movie called Happy Death Day. It's the #1 movie in America.
Really?
I think so. It was at some point. I don't know if it still is.
It's good.
I mean, there hasn't been any other exciting movies that came out recently, so I think it's probably still #1. So we're on the top of the charts.
Woo!
Oh.
Woo!
We did it. We saw it in theaters. Paid money to see it in theaters.
Paid a good old $10.
Yep. I gotta get that AMC stubs. Get that $5 Tuesdays. Well, except that's over in like a week. We're not sponsored by AMC Stubs, but I would love to be sponsored by AMC Stubs. I'm a proud premium member, and it's very good. Thank you, AMC. What does AMC stand for?
American Movie Center.
Is it?
I don't know.
That's probably it. That's probably something. Because it's confusing, because there's also a TV channel called AMC.
Oh, yeah.
That's weird. I guess you can't really copyright like an acronym.
Yeah.
What is that? AMC's American Movie Channel. So maybe it's like
American Movie Classics.
Classics. That's what it is. But that's not the theater.
Yeah,
that's the channel.
That is the channel. American Multi-Cinema.
That's boring.
I was close.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, we saw this movie, Happy Death Day.
Happy Death Day.
It's very fun. The general plot.
You okay? You having a stroke? Are you okay?
It's Halloween. We're getting to Halloween times.
That was not words.
Shh.
Why are you doing
We're getting to
this?
Halloween. Next week is gonna be our Halloween spooktacular. So, this is a spooky movie, kinda. You may be wondering why we're talking about it, because it doesn't seem like it's a holiday movie, but it's a birthday movie, and that's a holiday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! See, seems like it's a Halloween movie, but it's not. It's just a birthday movie. So let's get into it. We got, this girl. Her name is Tree.
Tree?
They call her Tree. They call her Tree the whole time, and I feel like it's short for something, but they never say the long version of her name.
I don't know why you have such a problem with them calling her Tree.
I don't have a problem with it.
You do, though.
I do though.
Yeah, you do.
It's weird.
It's fine.
No one's ever named Tree.
She's named Tree.
I guess she is just named Tree.
Yeah.
Is it? And it's just like Tree?
Yeah. That's it. I'm naming our child Tree.
Okay. I'm just gonna like go around the whole time like, what? Your name's weird though. Like, what is it short for something? And it's gonna be like because it's a baby.
It's gonna throw up on you.
So yeah, she wakes up in a dorm. She doesn't know how she got there. I'm sorry if these notes are bad because I did it in the theater. I was in the back row, in the corner. There's no one around us, so don't worry. I was not disrupting the film. I had my brightness all the way down. I was a courteous man.
I didn't even notice.
Here we go. But I'm sorry if they're not very good because I had to put it away at one point. So I had to do most of this from memory. Here we go. So she wakes up in the dorm. She doesn't know how she got there. This guy's like, oh, you were so drunk last night. Crazy party times. That's what he said, right?
Exactly like that. That was verbatim.
She's like, don't tell anybody about this. And she leaves and she walks away.
Yep.
As she's like walking away, some guy walks up to her and he's like, I guess she went on a date with him. And he's like, oh, why didn't you text me back? And she's like, oh, bye. Bye. Yeah. I guess they went on one date and he's just very clingy. They went on a date to Subway. And what?
Eat fresh.
Eat fresh?
Subway.
Subway. Get a sub.
Never mind.
Eat a food. You want a cookie with that?
I don't think you've ever stepped foot in a Subway.
You put a cheese. One cheese. That's their thing, right?
You should just stick to talking to movies.
Okay, so yeah, they went to a date on a date to Subway. And she said something about how he doesn't have a foot long or something like that.
She got him.
Yeah, it was a good one that I didn't remember. But she goes home to her sorority house, and everyone's just like really rude to her, just like, oh, who were you with last night? Oh, can't believe you're finally here, sleeping with all the boys.
All the boys.
And then she realizes she's late for class. Oh no.
Oh no.
And then her roommate's like, I got you this cupcake for your birthday because it's your birthday. I figured it out because I looked at your driver's license.
Surprise.
And she's like, oh, but I don't want it. And so she throws it away.
Right in front of her face.
Yep. She's like, so she goes, she goes to class. That happens. There's nothing really exciting. They have like this meeting at lunch for like a sorority meeting for lunchtime. And then one of their sorority sisters comes over with just like a bunch of food and like chocolate milk, and they make fun of her because they're like, "Oh, she's gonna drink chocolate milk.
Those carbs."
Yeah. Oh, can't believe you. You should go throw that away.
And then she does.
Yeah, she stands up to throw it away, but then the guy from the beginning bumps into her and they spill the food all over Tree.
Oh no! Spilled the chocolate milk.
Yeah, this chocolate milk, not the food. The food was in like a container. But yeah, it's the guy from before. He's just like, come here and I got you your bracelet. You forgot it. Yep. And now they're just at like a hospital. It was like kind of confusing because like this. So, she's going to, what is it? Meet her teacher.
Her lover teacher.
Yeah, she's like having sex with him to get good grades. And he's like a teacher and a doctor at this hospital, but this hospital's on campus or something.
Why? I don't think it's
on campus. Is it on campus? No.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
What campus has a hospital? I mean, I guess Scrubs.
Like, well, yeah, but okay, I guess because she had to drive there.
Yeah.
But he's like I feel like that's a busy schedule for a man.
Yeah.
Being a doctor is like super busy, anyways, and then like on top of that, you gotta be a teacher too. That guy's loaded up with work. Very busy man.
Busy boy.
But on her way to go meet her teacher, she sees the roommate that gave her the cupcake. And she's like, you shouldn't be sleeping with your teacher.
Nah.
Nah. They start making out. Just doing that. And then his wife comes to the door.
Oh no.
I'm here. Break it up.
Okay.
She doesn't notice though, because something was happening with the door.
There was a chair.
Oh yeah, there was a chair in front of it. So, and then he's like, "Oh, I guess it was jammed. Oh, here's my student. You have not met her.
Goodbye, students.
Goodbye. Get out of here. You did good."
Rascal.
But there's a party that night, and so she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the party." That's what she says.
Yep.
This whole time she's been getting like calls from her dad. So like on the way to the party, she listens to her dad's voicemail. And he's very upset with her because they were supposed to go to dinner together, and she just didn't go.
Rude.
Yeah, seriously. But she takes like a weird way to the party.
Was it weird?
She's like under that like bridge, the like underpass bridge in like a ditch.
I don't know. I thought it was just a path. I mean, there's sidewalk through it all.
I guess it's just a weird way. I feel like.
Got a problem with bridges?
Yeah, because there's a spooky music box.
Well, I don't think that's her fault.
If it is now.
Well,
Spooky.
God damn it, Tree.
Yeah, there's a spooky music box playing in this like little underpass area, and she's like, "Oh, you guys, you're crazy. Stop playing tricks on me." But then she turns around. There's some guy in a baby mask that freaks her out. I guess like this college is like their mascot is a baby.
I thought it was a gopher.
Nah, it's a baby.
But whatever.
It's a baby.
It's a baby.
And he's in a baby mask, and she's like, "Oh, yeah, you spooked me real good. Get out of here, sir." And he won't go away. So she's like, "I'm gonna call the cops. You better leave." And then he just runs away. So she's freaked out. She kind of keeps walking, but then he jumps down from the top of the underpass and he kills her. She trips and he stabs her, and she die. The end.
That's the end of the movie.
Yep.
And then it starts over.
Yeah, and then she wakes up again in the dorm room.
And she doesn't know where she is.
Yep.
And he's like, "Wow, you were really drunk last night."
Mm-hmm. We should just replay everything that we already said. So yeah, like the plot of the movie is it's like a Groundhog's Day type thing where she's reliving the same day over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the thing. We haven't watched Groundhog's Day on this podcast yet.
Spoiler.
Spoiler. That's what happens in Groundhog's Day. Grandma's Day.
Grandma.
Grandma got run over by a groundhog.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, so that all that happens again. Everything. All the jazz happens.
Same thing. Except she's slightly more confused.
Yeah, she's just like, "What is it? What?
Didn't you do that already?"
What? And then she goes home and she's like, "I got some deja vu going on right now." And the whole day she's just walking around super confused. She goes to the hospital again, but instead of making out with her teacher, she's like, "Dude, what's going on with me?" I'm like, "I don't know what's going on." But then he tries to make out with her, and they just start making out. And then his wife's there again. Oh. God, but the door was locked or something. So yeah, she doesn't go to the underpass area this time. She goes to the actual house. Like a good way, like a not spooky way to go.
Wait, I thought she turned back and went home.
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
She goes to the sorority house, and she like knocks on the door. She turns around because like everyone in a movie all the time just like turns around when they knock on doors for some reason.
She was spooked though.
Yeah, she was spooked. She was like looking around. Someone opens the door and it's like, "I in a baby mask," and she punches him. But then the lights turn on and everybody's there for a surprise party for her, and he was just a guy. Surprise. She punched a guy in the face. I think his name was Zach or something.
Mm-hmm.
Nick. That's what his name was. But she's like, she likes Nick, but so does the sorority like leader. What was her name? Danielle or something?
I think so.
Starts with a D. I just put D. I don't remember her name.
It's D now.
It's D. I think it was Danielle. But she's like, "Oh, you better not hit on her. That's my man," or something. But now Tree goes upstairs, and they're just at a party having a fun time. She goes upstairs. She sees another guy in a mask And she follows him up, and it's Nick. They like try to surprise you. They try to make it seem like it's not him, but it's him.
He's not in a mask when she follows him up.
She not?
No, she just follows him up, and then he's like gone. So she's looking in the mirror, fixing her makeup.
Oh no, you're right.
And then
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I know.
See, these notes are confusing.
You wanted to see the movie in the theater.
But he tells her, "Welcome to the Pleasure Dome," and then he turns on some lights and some music and starts grooving.
And then he's grooving so hard.
Yeah, and then she just like starts texting someone. Yeah, she's texting Danielle, because Danielle's like, "Oh, you better not be having sex with Nick. That's my man." And then she turns around to text for some reason. It's just so conveniently the actual baby man can come up and kill Nick without her noticing because of the loud music.
Would you want to face that dancing?
It's true. I mean, I would. There's some good dancing. I was wooed.
You were wooed.
So yeah, he died. Now she die.
Yep.
And then she wake up again. She's just like, she's real quick this time. She's like freaking out and like running around and like very scared. She goes to her room and her roommate and like she's like, "What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Please help." And her roommate's like, "What are you talking about? You're crazy." She's like, oh no, what's happening? That's what happens. Everyone like goes to the party. She just does the same shit that she did last day. Everyone goes to the party, but she's not going to the party this time. She like boards up her room. She nails wooden boards to like her windows and her door and stuff like that. I don't know where. Did she like just stop by Home Depot real quick?
Probably.
I feel like I'd be too spooked to go to the store.
I don't know. It's a public place.
That's true. Or maybe she just had it. Who knows? I don't know her life. But she stays in. She eats a cupcake. Eats the nice cupcake that her roommate got her. She
doesn't eat it.
She doesn't eat it?
She almost eats it.
Oh, that's right. But then she sees like this card on her nightstand while she's looking for the remote for the TV, and the card has like a spooky message on it, and she's like, "Oh no!" It says, "Enjoy today because there's no tomorrow." Ooh. And the TV turns on by itself and starts like showing it starts showing the news. Talks about like some serial killer who's in the hospital. Foreshadowing. Mm-hmm. She hears something in the bathroom, and she grabs a hammer and goes in real slowly, and then the TV turns on while she's in the bathroom, and it spooks her, so she goes to check on that. Guy comes out of the bathroom, kills her next day.
Dead.
Boom, she die again. So the next day, she's even more freaked out, if that is even possible. She just, like, has a complete breakdown, and she's, like, can't focus on anything. She's just stumbling around all over the place. The guy... What was his name?
Carter.
That's the guy from the beginning who's in the dorm room every time she wakes up. He runs after her and gives her all her stuff, and he's like, "I'm going to help you. Are you okay?" And they go to, like, a diner, I think?
Yeah.
And she tells him everything, and he's like, doesn't really believe her, but he's like, he tries to give her some advice. And he's like, "Well, whoever is killing you knows it's your birthday." And he's like, "Who knows it's your birthday?" And she's like, "Well, fucking like everybody at the school apparently, because they had a surprise party for me." So that doesn't do nothing. And then they reveal that they didn't have sex last night, and he's a nice guy. And then they just fall in love immediately. They just have like a nice like lock eyes, and they're like, "Ooh, you're a very nice man."
Very nice boy.
Nice boy. He's a nice boy. But then they make a list of the suspects, and he's like, "Oh, you pretty much have unlimited lives, so why don't you just keep dying and figuring it out?" And there's a big montage of her just like dying and marking stuff off of her list of suspects.
Doing cool stuff.
Yeah, running naked through the campus, knocking things over, fun things. Yeah. So it's the next non-montage day. She's like, "Oh, this is terrible. I'm in so much pain." She like passes out. Now she's in the hospital, but it says popsicle here. I guess I wrote that instead of hopsicle. Hospital hopsicle. So, baby guy comes in and kills her, but it's just an illusion, hallucination. That's the word. It's an illusion. It was Chris Angel. He was there.
Mind freak.
I freaked your mind, nerd. Oh, but it's just Carter. It was an hallucination. And then the doctor boyfriend man comes in. He's like, it's after visiting hours. Get out. I'm going to make out with her or something. So Carter leaves. She's like freaked out. And he's like, oh, it's okay. You're safe. Don't worry. And she asks him to just like look after her. Wait, no. Get her soda. He's like, go get me a soda. I'm thirsty. He's like, okay, I got you. But then she just leaves because like, duh.
I ain't staying in no creepy hospital.
She leaves. She goes to like the office to get his car keys, and she sees a baby mask in his drawer. Oh no! Doctor finds her, and but then the baby man comes up and stabs him.
He's dead.
He died. Oh no! Is like chased down this hallway. Real nice shots down here. Some good cinematography. They're chasing through the garage and everything like that. She gets into Dr. Man's car and drives away. And then she like celebrates. She's like, "Woo, I didn't die!" But then she gets pulled over by a cop. Like, "Ooh, have you been drinking?" Man?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, all the drugs in the drink.
Oh, come with me.
You got it.
Yeah. So her plan is to just get arrested. That way he can't get to her. But while the cop is putting her in the car, he just gets hit by a car, and it's just the baby man in the car. And he's like, got you.
Gotcha, bitch.
And there's gasoline, and he lights it on fire, and boom, she died next day.
Boom.
She's happy. She's like pretty happy today. She's just like feeling it. She's like, come with me. I'm gonna tell you all about my things. She tells him all the things. Carter. That's who I'm talking about. They go back to the diner. She talks about like her dad and why she's not going to dinner with him because like they have the same birthday and like their mom died on her birthday or something.
Her and her mom have the same birthday.
Oh, her and her mom? I thought it was her and her dad. So her and her mom have the same birthday. Her mom's dead, so she doesn't like celebrating her birthday because it reminds her of her mom. She's sad. Oh yeah, and then like she sees something on the TV about that serial killer again. And she's like, oh, wait a minute, it's him. He's the one who's been killing me. And it's like, why, though?
Because he's a serial killer.
So.
And she has been serial killed.
It's lame. It's lame. But yeah, she goes to the hospital trying to kill him. They have a fight. Because it looks like the serial killer's in the hospital. Because he got fucked up or something. I don't know. They didn't explain it very well. So yeah, she goes try to kill him. They fight. Carter shows up to try and defend her, but the killer just kills Carter, and she's like, "Oh no!" And she's about to kill the serial killer guy, but then she's like, "If I kill him, then Carter will be dead forever." So she just killed herself, and the day starts over.
She's back in the dorm room.
Yep. Oh man, she has a nice day. She's very nice to everybody. Just like fixing everything that she knows is gonna happen. Like there's a guy that falls down and. Before he falls down, she puts a pillow under his head.
And then she tells that boyfriend guy, to go live his gay dreams.
Oh, yeah. There was, like, a thing where, like, the guy she went on a date with is gay. That was that thing. He was a character in this movie that wasn't very important.
Well, yeah, he was, like, 2 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so she goes back to the hospital. She kills the serial killer, and she's like, woo, we did it. And so she goes to celebrate with Carter. They eat the cupcake that her roommate gave her, and they go to sleep.
It's so cute.
Yeah, but then she wakes up, and it's the day again. And she's like, what the heck? She's very mad. She's freaking out because she's like, I killed the guy. What the heck? So she runs home. She gets to her roommate, and then she realizes the reason that she died was because she died in her sleep because she ate the cupcake. It was poisoned.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Who made that cupcake?
It was her roommate. Why have you been killing me? And the roommate's like, because you had sex with this guy.
Yeah, I wanted that guy.
Yeah, he's my crush. So I was gonna kill you because you had sex with my crush.
My crush.
Mine. So they have a big old fight. She kicks her roommate like out of a window, and then she dies.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then she lives.
Yeah, and she goes to meet with Carter. They have a nice night together, and then she wakes up, and she's in a dorm
She's
room.
back in the dorm.
And then Carter's like, "What? You were so drunk last night." She's like, "What are you
Uh-huh.
talking about?" And then he was like, "Just kidding.
Got you.
It's the next day. It was a joke." And that's it. That's the end of the movie.
You forgot to talk about the best part.
Hmm.
The Groundhog Day part.
Oh yeah, so they were like the end of the movie. They were at like the diner, and then Carter's like, "Yeah, it's kind of like that movie Groundhog Day." And she's like, What are you talking about?" He's like, "You know that movie Groundhog Day?" And she's like, "I don't know. I've never seen that movie." That was very good.
That's a good part.
But yeah, that's it.
That's the movie.
That's the movie. Let's say what we liked about it, and we do some gift giving.
Yeah, that was a sentence.
Yeah, kinda, almost. I liked this movie. It was very good.
Yeah.
What did you like about it?
I like the cinematography.
The cinematography was good.
Mm-hmm.
The acting was pretty good too. I liked
Yeah.
I liked the whole thing. I liked the plot.
It was a good movie.
The things I didn't like about it though are like they kind of just threw that serial killer in there just to have like a dude that killed her, which felt lazy.
I thought it was fine.
It felt lazy to me. And then also, my problem with movies like this, like Groundhog Day and this movie, where the day just repeats over and over again, they just like are just like, yeah, the audience is gonna be fine with us not explaining this, right? Like, she's reliving the same day over and over again. They're just like, you know how you do. How when you just relive the same day, you know, we don't need to explain that.
I never thought.
I'm like,
Why?
it's fine, but I feel like they should explain it. You know what I mean? Like, why is that happening?
Take you out of the magic. I don't care why it's happening.
There's no like spooky voodoo.
She stops it. Maybe it's God. God's like, bitch, you gotta stop dying.
God.
Figure that shit out.
I think it's a deeply religious movie.
Yeah. Trust in the Lord and ye shall be saved.
Yep. That's the words to live by.
Yeah.
And die by.
And then live by.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you gonna rate it?
I give it 7.5.
I give it an 8.5.
Woohoo.
I thought it was good.
I liked it. I was very good. You should go see it. It's the #1 movie in America, and it's good.
Oh.
Woo. I wish I could die so I could be in the celebration tank all over again.
Sure.
That's the best we got. Okay, it's the celebration times.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still October, which means I'm going to put in all the months. Please listen. Thank you. Adopt a Shelter Dog Month, American Cheese Month, American Pharmacist Month, Antidepressant Death Awareness Month, Applejack Month, Bat Appreciation Month, Blindness Awareness Month, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, Caffeine Addiction Recovery Month, Celebrating the Bilingual Child Month, Children's Magazine Month, Church Library Month, Church Safety and Security Month, Class Reunion Month, Co-op Awareness Month, Computer Learning Month, Cookie Month, Cutout Dissection Month, Domestic Violence Awareness Month, Down Syndrome Awareness Month, Dyslexia Awareness Month, Eat Better, Eat Together Month, Emotional Intelligence Awareness Month, Emotional Wellness Month, Employee Ownership Month, German American Heritage Month, Global Diversity Awareness Month, Halloween Safety Month, Head Start Awareness Month, Health Literacy Month, Hog Out Month, Home Eye Safety Month, International Augmentative and Alternative Communication Awareness Month, International Starman Month, International Walk to School Month, Italian American Heritage Month, LGBT History Month, National Animal Safety and Protection Month, National Apple Month, National Arts and Humanities Month, National Audiology Awareness Month, National Bullying Prevention Month, National Chiropractic Month, National Cookbook Month, National Crime Prevention Month, National Cybersecurity Awareness Awareness Month, National Dental Hygiene Month, National Depression Education and Awareness Month, National Disability Employment Awareness Month, National Dropout Prevention Month, National Ergonomics Month, National Fair Trade Month, National Go on a Field Trip Month, National I'm Just Me Because Month, National Kitchen and Bath Month, National Learning and Development Month, National Liver Awareness Month, National Medical Librarian Month, National Physical Therapy Month, National Pizza Month, National Popcorn Popping Month, National Pork Month, National Pretzel Month, National RSV Awareness Month, National Sausage Month, National Spina Bifida Awareness Month, National Stamp Collecting Month, National Sudden Cardiac Arrest Awareness Month, National Vegetarian Month, National Window Covering Safety Month, National Work and Family Month, Organize Your Medical Information Month, Polish American Heritage Month, Positive Attitude Month, Rett Syndrome Awareness Month, Sarcastic Month, Seafood Month, Self-Promotion Month, Spinach Lovers Month, Squirrel Awareness Month, Workplace Politics Awareness Month, and World Menopause Month. And it's also Wishbones for Pets Month and National Lead Poisoning Prevention Week.
Woo!
Woo.
Woo!
But let's move on. It's Tuesday, the 24th, which means it's the beginning of Disarmament Week.
Happy Disarmament Week.
Yeah, Disarmament Week goes from the 24th to the 30th. It kicks off the anniversary of the founding of the United Nations, and it, is the first. What is it? What does this say? Was first called for in the final document of the General Assembly's 1978 Special Session of Disarmament. The document called for abandoning the use of force in international relations and seeking security and disarmament. So it's just like, why don't we just talk about it instead of shoot?
That's fun.
Yeah. What's next?
It is Chath.
Happy Chath.
It's an ancient Hindu Vedic festival dedicated to the Hindu sun god Suri and Shakti Maya. The Chath Puja is performed in order to thank Surya for sustaining life on Earth and to request the granting of certain wishes. The festival is observed by Nepalese people and Indian people along with their diaspora.
Nice.
So it's a fun festival to celebrate the sun god.
Thanks, Guy.
Ah.
It's also Zambian Independence Day.
Happy Zambian Independence Day.
Yeah, they got their independence in 1964 from Britain.
Good job.
Yeah, what's next?
Eat some bologna day.
Happy Eat Some Bologna Day.
Eat some.
Ow. It's also United Nations Day.
I mean, they got like 3 fucking holidays.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
UN, it marks the anniversary of their entry into the force in 1945, the founding of the UN.
Nice.
Yeah. What's next?
World Development Information Day.
Happy World Development Information Day.
The General Assembly in 1972 established this day to draw the attention of the world to development problems and the need to strengthen international cooperation to solve them. The Assembly decided that the date of the day should coincide with United Nations Day, which was also the date of the adoption in 1970 of the International Development Strategy of the second UN Development Decade.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's such a fun UN day.
So fun.
But we move on to Wednesday the 25th. It's Chucky, the Notorious Killer Doll Day.
Happy Chucky, the Notorious Killer Dog Day.
The killer dog.
Yep. Doll.
It's a holiday all about Chucky. The holiday,
The holiday doll.
the holiday doll. No, the spooky killer doll thing. From Child's Play,
From
the
Chucky?
movies, the Chucky movies. You remember? I don't know why it's on this day. I was like, maybe the movie was released on October 25th, or like maybe it's his birthday. But it was just like, so people were just like, why don't we celebrate Chucky on the 25th?
That's weird.
Yeah. So I guess watch the movies.
Okay.
What's next?
National Greasy Food Day.
Happy National Greasy Food Day.
Go eat some.
Too
Too greasy.
grease.
I'm gonna dry it with a napkin.
Yeah. It's also Lithuanian Constitution Day.
Happy Lithuanian Constitution Day.
They wrote their constitution in 1992.
Good job.
Yeah, what's next?
It's Punk for a Day.
Happy Punk for a Day.
Be one.
Okay. No.
Just for a day. Oh, you're so punk.
Stupid.
It's hooligans.
Huh? Oh,
You're a hooligan.
I'm sorry. I was just being punk. It's also Romanian Armed Forces Day.
Happy Romanian Armed Forces Day.
Yeah, on this day in 1944, the Romanian land forces liberated Carai, the last Romanian city under the joint Nazi-Hungarian occupation.
Nice.
Yeah, what's next?
Sourest Day.
Happy Sourest Day.
So there's this day called Sweet Day.
Or Sweetest Day.
Sweetest Day, yeah.
We talked about that
Last week,
Yeah.
Yeah. And so Richard Ankill of Ann Arbor, Michigan was just like, I'm going to make this holiday in 1977 to honor a friend with the Sour last name and birthday landing on October 25th.
Nice.
Be sour.
So go eat some sour candy.
No.
No?
Be sour.
Be sour? But that's not what Sweet Day was about.
I know. This guy's a dummy.
What? Does he even know what the holiday was about?
Nope.
Okay. Well, it's also Slovenian Sovereignty Day.
Happy Slovenian Sovereignty Day.
Yeah, it commemorates one of the key events in the process of attaining independence, namely the withdrawal of the last Yugoslav People's Army soldier from the territory of present-day Slovenia.
Nice.
Yeah, what's next?
Thanksgiving in Grenada.
Happy Thanksgiving, Grenada.
So, I guess there was this big war over there, and the U.S. was like, we're going to come save you from this communist takeover
Nice.
and help you get your government going. And then that's why they made this day. They were like, wow, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Nice.
Thank you, U.S.
You're welcome, Grenada. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's also Taiwan's Retrocession Day.
Happy Taiwan's Retrocession Day.
It commemorates the end of the 50 years of Japanese rule in Taiwan and their handover to the Republic of China in 1945.
Nice.
Yeah, what's next?
The first World Pasta Day.
Happy World Pasta Day.
The first World Pasta Congress was held in Rome, Italy on October 25th, 1955. World Pasta Day was established by 40 international pasta producers.
Dang.
Yeah.
I like pasta.
Me too.
And
And
move on to Thursday. 30
Thursday.
Thursday, the 26th. It's Engam Day in Nauru.
Happy Engam Day, Nauru.
I couldn't really find a lot of information about it. What I could find is that it's just a celebration day. Like Engam just like translates to just like fun times or like celebration.
That's fun.
Yeah, so it's just like it's literally just a holiday that's
a
just
party
about
day.
like having fun.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's fun. So you
Yeah.
do you, Nauru. What's next?
National Day of the Deployed.
Happy National Day of the Deployed.
Shelley Michaels Aberley founded this day in 2006. She approached the North Dakota Governor John Hoeven for support of the North Dakota Proclamation for the day. The governor was the first governor in the United States to recognize deployed troops in a formal proclamation. October 26th was chosen because Aberley's cousin Botanu, it was his birthday. Yeah.
Nice. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
We'll move on now. It's the Austrian National Day.
Happy Austrian National Day.
Yeah, after the end of the one of the world wars, World War II. That's the one.
You had a 50-50
Austria was,
chance.
huh?
You had a 50-50 chance of guessing it.
That's true. Yeah, I guessed it right. I think.
Good job.
But yeah, Austria was occupied by the four Allied forces: Soviet Union, United States, Great Britain, and France. And they divided the country into 4 zones. And then on October 26, 1955, the Austrian parliament passed the constitutional law on permanent neutrality, and they got their old country back.
Nice.
What's next?
It's National Mincemeat Day.
Happy National Mincemeat Day.
Mincemeat is a mixture of spiced meat and fruits from dates all the way back to the 15th century.
That doesn't sound good.
It was like they originally made it so they wouldn't have to like preserve meats. Like it was a way to
Gross.
preserve meats.
So they're just like, I feel like that wouldn't work.
I mean, it does. It's still a thing.
It does?
Yeah. That's the thing. There's a day for it. So eat some.
I thought mincemeat was just like ground beef.
Nah, it's like a dish.
That's weird. What kind of fruit though? What kind of fruit you think would go good with like a meat?
None.
Like a grape.
A grape. Chopped dried fruit.
Chopped jarred fruit.
That's not helpful.
Thank you.
It's a mixture of
Peach.
dried fruit.
Peach. Prune. What is a prune? Because for the longest time I thought a prune was like a
Big grape.
No, I thought a prune was like a dried plum, like how raisins are grapes, and I thought prunes were plums.
I think prunes are just their own thing.
Yeah, because I was thinking about it, and there's prune juice, and so I was like, well, that wouldn't make sense if it was just a dried plum.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess prunes are just their own thing.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just always thought it was a dried plum.
Shake my head, bub.
Seriously, I guess I'm just a nerd.
Okay, but here's this recipe for some mincemeat.
Okay.
Raisin, currant, brandy, lemon juice, shredded something, dark brown sugar, chopped mixed peel, nutmeg, and an apple.
It doesn't sound that bad, honestly. I feel like it could be good.
I'll still pass.
I think it's like a meat fruit cake. Like,
yeah.
they're good, kinda, but like also I'd rather just have something else.
Mhm.
Okay, but anyway, we'll move on to Friday the 27th. It's Greece Flag Day.
Happy Greece Flag Day.
Look up that Greek flag. It's
Ah.
nice. I like it. So it pretty much what it is it's 9 horizontal blue and white stripes, and then on the top, like imagine the American flag, but there's 9 stripes and it's blue and white,
Mhm.
and then instead of the stars, it's like a cross, like a white cross. It's nice.
That's nice, boy. I like that, boy.
Yeah. So the white cross. Let's see. The white cross symbolizes Greek Orthodoxy, and which is the established religion of Greece. And I don't know what I couldn't find what the stripes represented. Oh wait, no. Okay. The blue and white colors represent the seas surrounding Greece. The blue is the water, and the white is the wave crests. I forgot that I wrote that down.
I just found that too.
But yeah, that's the Greek flag. I like it. I give it.
I give it a 7.5.
I think I'll give it an 8.
It's a nice flag.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
What's next?
What is next? It's Friday the 27th. Did
Yep.
you already say that?
It's Friday the 27th.
Yeah, it is. It's Cranky Coworkers Day.
It's Happy Cranky Coworkers Day.
It's just a dumb wildcat holiday.
Yarg.
Arg.
Yarg. Yarg.
What's next?
It's Independence Day in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Happy Independence Day, guys.
Yeah, St. Vincent and the Grenadines declares independence from the United Kingdom in 1979.
Nice.
Yeah, what's next?
Frankenstein Friday.
Happy Frankenstein Friday.
It's the last Friday in October. It was created in 1997 by Ron McCloskey in Westfield, New Jersey. It is said that Ron chose Friday as the date of the celebration because of the FR connection in Friday and Frankenstein.
Whoa!
What a concept.
Wow, he's really smart.
Mm-hmm.
Smart boy.
Those alliterations.
So go watch Frankenstein.
Yeah, do it.
Yarn. It's also Turkmenistan Independence Day.
Happy Turkmenistan Independence Day.
Yeah, they declared their independence in 1991
Nice.
from the USSR.
Good job.
Yeah, what's next?
Navy Day.
Happy Navy Day.
In the 1970s, the birthday of the Continental Navy was found to be October 13th, 1775. The CNO Admiral Elmo R. Zumwalt worked on the Navy League to define October 13th as the new date of Navy Day. Except it didn't work, and it is recognized on the 27th of October.
Well, dang.
Yeah.
Thanks, Navy.
Thanks.
What's next?
Yom HaEliyah.
Happy Yom HaEliyah.
It's an Israeli national holiday celebrated annually on the 10th of the Hebrew month of Nisan and is also observed on the 7th of the Hebrew month of Cheshvan to commemorate the historic event of the Jewish people entering the land of Israel as recorded in the Bible, which happened on the 10th of the Hebrew month Nisan. The holiday was established to acknowledge Aliyah immigration to the Jewish state as a core ongoing contribution of Olam to Israeli society.
Nice.
Yeah.
And now we move on to Saturday, the 28th. It's Independent Czechoslovak State Day.
Happy day.
This holiday commemorates the date in 1918 when Czechoslovakia was created.
Nice.
Yeah, what's next?
The Double Ninth Festival.
Happy Double Ninth Festival.
It's a festival in Hong Kong. It is observed on the 9th day of the 9th month in the Chinese calendar and is traditional Chinese holiday mentioned in writings since before the East Han period, which was before 25 AD. The day is also known as the Chuseok Festival in Japan. And it's fun parades and stuff.
Nice. That's fun.
Yeah.
It's also Make a Difference Day.
Happy Make a Difference Day.
Yeah, it's been a holiday since 1992. Just go be nice. Be nice to people.
Nice.
Yeah, what's next?
National Chocolate Day.
Happy National Chocolate Day.
It was created by the National Confectioners Association. Hum.
Nom, nom, nom. It's also Ochi Day.
Happy Ochi Day.
It's celebrated throughout Greece, Cyprus, and Greek communities around the world. Ochi Day commemorates the rejection by Greece Prime Minister Ioannis Metexas of the ultimatum made by Italian dictator Benito Mussolini in 1940. So Benito Mussolini was like, come on, you don't want us to attack you, just agree to our terms. And they were like, nah, fuck you, we're gonna kill you. And they fought.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah. And so happy Ochi Day.
Happy Ochi Day.
What's next?
It is Plush Animal Lovers Day.
Happy Plush Animal Lovers Day.
I couldn't really get what this holiday was about or where it came from, but plush animals exist, and this is a day to love them.
Okay. I love you.
Not today.
Oh. Sorry, guys. We'll move on to Sunday the 29th. It's Hermit Day.
Happy Hermit Day.
Us, just take some time. Just be alone.
You got it.
Yeah. What's next?
Winter Nights.
Happy Winter Nights.
Vetranitur, or Winter Nights, was a Norse winter festival that was initially celebrated in pre-Christian Scandinavia. It is said that Winter Nights is one of the 3 most important festivals. It is a festival that marks the end of summer and start of the winter and the beginning of a new year. It is a time in which blot, sacrifice/blessing to the Norse gods and elves is done to thank them for a successful end to the growing season and to ask for protection against the harshness of winter. The exact dates vary between regions and weather, but most of the time it occurs in October.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
Yeah.
It's also National Cat Day.
Happy National Cat Day.
Yeah, it's a celebration. It takes place every year. It was created by the International Fund for Animal Welfare.
Nice.
Yeah, what's next?
National Oatmeal Day.
Happy National Oatmeal Day.
Go eat some.
It's also Republic Day in Turkey.
Happy Republic Day, Turkey.
Yeah, it marks the day of the creation of the Turkish Republic in 1923.
Nice.
Yeah, what's next?
World Stroke Day.
Happy World Stroke Day.
It's supported by the American Heart Association and the American Stroke Association.
Nice. We'll move on to the final day, Monday the 30th. It's Haunted Refrigerator Night.
Happy Haunted Refrigerator Night.
It's a Wolcott holiday.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, it's like, what's in that takeout box? It's so frightening.
Is your refrigerator running?
Yeah.
Better go catch it.
Shit. Hold on, I gotta go catch my refrigerator. Yeah. What's next?
Mischief Night.
What?
Mischief Night.
Mischief Night.
Mischief.
Happy Mischief Night. Happy Mischief Night.
Shut up. It's also known as Devil's Night, Cabbage Night, Devil's Eye, Goosey Night, and Gate Night. It's a holiday which is celebrated Goosey Night. It's celebrated in the U.S. the day before Halloween on October 30th. It's where children, teens, and young adults engage in pranks and harmless vandalism. But sometimes people do actual vandalism and it ruins the fun.
Oh, what the heck, guys?
Don't do it.
We're just supposed to be mischievous, not
Mischievous.
Mischievous.
Yeah, that's the day.
That's fun. And then it's also National Publicist Day.
Happy National Publicist Day.
Yeah, it was created by Jordana of Apartment 7 Communications. Thanks, publicists. You good.
You doing your job.
Yeah, what's next?
National Candy Corn Day.
Happy National Candy Corn Day.
Go eat some. Do you like candy corn?
I like candy corn.
I think it's okay. I haven't had it in years.
Yeah, it's like I can eat a little bit of it, but I can't eat too much because then it's just like, okay, I get it.
Could try some. I haven't had it in so long. I don't even remember what it tastes like.
Some. I like those little pumpkins. Pumpkins were fun.
I've never eaten those.
They're fun. But then the final holiday for this week, it's National Speak Up for Service Day.
Happy National Speak Up for Service Day.
Yeah, it was submitted by the Mandan Lions Club and proclaimed by the registrar at National Day Calendar. Established to recognize the importance of telling others about the need for young people to be actively involved in the service community.
Don't tell me what to do.
Not service community service. Just get involved to just help out people.
Do what I want.
But that's it.
That's the days.
Yeah, thanks to Hannah Puri for the artwork. You can follow us on all the social media things and any podcast app that you have or want to have in the future. If you're somehow listening to this, not on a podcast app. But you can rate us on iTunes or something, or on YouTube, or whatever podcast app you're using us on, and we'd really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Or send us some emails, oneholiday@gmail.com.
Send us some meme mail.
Some meme mails. Share it with your friends. We made that little sample pack. It's like a 15-minute sample of us being funny, so send it out to your friends and tell them about the show.
Fun show.
Yeah, and then tell them to come in next week for our Halloween spooktacular.
Ooh.
It's gonna be you're gonna be spooked out of your drawers.
Let's give them a preview.
Okay. Welcome to Holiday at a Time.
Ooh.
I'm going to have this accent the whole episode.
They're not gonna listen. That's a bad idea.
It's so spooky.
That's a bad idea.
It's so spooky.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Them's the days.
And them's the
And
days.
them's the days.